Hey everybody, it's Robin and welcome to Club News of the Week. This is the weekly update video where I let you know what's been going down in the club, student successes, what's coming up, and general Gypsy Jazz Transfusion Club news. There's been loads going on. As you know, we've had a lot of new members from all around the world join the club, which is awesome. I've been talking to a lot of them and this is really exciting. I feel really privileged to kind of host this amazing community here at the club. Now, a couple of things. We had a great Live with Robin session last week where we looked at the art of practicing, okay? And I kind of gave a rough idea of how in 15 minutes a day, if you did that every day, you could really improve as a player. And we boiled it down to two things, right? Basically, there's rhythm, okay? And there's soloing. If you think of it like this, there's rhythm and soloing. And then there's the tunes, okay? So my main bit of advice, which I think can really help you save a lot of time, is that when you practice rhythm, practice it with a tune. When you practice soloing and improvising, practice it with a tune. Try not to get too far detached from the tunes. Don't get into arpeggio land too far away from the music, because the music is what it's all about. And the more that you practice with music in mind, the better you're going to be at the jam or at the gig, okay? So bear that in mind. I also asked two really important questions. One main big question, which I'd love to know from you, and that is, what is it all about? What is the big term goal for your playing? Why are you playing this music? What would you like to achieve, even if it's a real big dream in the future? Why are you practicing? Why are you playing this music? What would you love to achieve? For me, it might be, I don't know, play at Carnegie Hall with Django Reinhardt. That's that kind of thing. Let me know, and I'll tell you where to let me know. You're going to let me know in the campfire, okay? Because in the campfire, that's where I store, and that's where we're building up a real nice library of Live with Robin. So if we go in there, into the Live with Robin, and we see the art of practicing, if we click on that, then you'll see that's where I've put the video and also some helpful text and notes to go with the lesson. That's the live session that we did. And then, what is your big goal? Type it in here. I've got a couple of replies. Mark said, what's his big goal? Steady, clean rhythm that supports and inspires soloists. Communicate happiness. This is sounding good. And once you've got your big, major, big term goals, right, big picture goals, then we can make a plan of what we can do this year to start to achieve that, okay? So once you've got your big goal, then we can break it down and what we need to do this year to make that possible, okay? So let me know your goal. Type it into here in the Live with Robin section, okay? The art of practicing. Right, let's go back to the account. Like I say, we've had a lot of new members join from all around the world, like Iceland, India, Australia, Argentina, to name a few countries. And what would be great is if you introduce yourself. You can do it here in the forum, in the campfire. Start here, introduce yourself, okay? There's a really supportive community here, so the more you put yourself in there, the more help you're going to get and you'll feel welcome. Also, why don't you show us your guitar? We've got a nice thread here where you can take a picture of your guitar and upload it to the thread here. I put a picture of my Pollack Gypsy guitar, the Triple X, which is looking very handsome there in that picture. And we've got all sorts of wild and wonderful guitars. And I'd love to see your guitar. So join that thread if you've got a guitar. Take a picture of it and upload it to that thread. That will be really interesting. Okay, what have we got? I had some really good calls with a few members this week. A load of calls, actually, and it was great. I'm going to highlight a couple of these right now. I talked to Diego from Argentina, and he's working on Djangology. He's a wonderful guitar player. He's getting into gypsy jazz, and he's really dedicated and looking to really make some improvements. So we were talking about Djangology, 1, rhythm, and 2, soloing, right? So you get the picture. He's using Djangology to practice his rhythm and practice his soloing. So that's what we want to do. Now, he just practiced his simple downstroke rhythm in one chorus, just going geek, 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 with a really loud metronome. Good idea. And then he practices upstroke rhythm, ka-choo, choo, ka-choo, choo, ka-choo, choo, ka-choo, okay? And in the second video, I'll play it. He played a chorus of melody, then solo. how loud that metronome is? Yeah. So he's sounding great on Jangology. I've just been checking out his video, and this is what you should do too, right? I'll show you how to do it in a second. And I've got some really constructive tips for him, both on his rhythm and on his solo, right? For example, on his soloing, I said, you play the melody really good, stick to this. I like the licks you use to round off at the end of the melody. Lots of complimentary things to say. Then I had some constructive criticism on things he could do to get better, to improve. So his next steps, one was space. So he plays a lick, then leaves space, plays a lick. This is a way you can practice, okay? Take a breath. Then another one, to really sound melodic, is play some solo lines, then refer to the melody again, then play the solo lines. And this keeps you in check with the melody and makes sure you know where you are in the form, and it will make your soloing more melodic. So there's some tips for Diego there, and he's sounding great. Well done, Diego. And when you want to upload a video, by the way, I'll show you how to do it. So you're in the Ask Robin section, for example, and this is where you can ask me anything. And you would click New Thread, right? Then you would say, I'll just put topic Robin, and then you click that video icon. See that? It says Insert, Edit, Embed Media. You click that, and that's where you put your link where your video is hosted on YouTube or Vimeo, okay? That's where you put your link, and then you press Insert, and then it's in the post there, then Save Topic, and voila, there's the video, okay? So I just uploaded my own video. That's how you do it. All right, here we go. Let's go to Call with Robin. This is another section. This is where I'm following up with members after their Skype call so we can continue the conversation. I can continue to help them personally. And Marlena from San Francisco is playing great. She's working on All of Me at the moment. And check this out. This is sounding great. Wonderful. So again, I've studied that video. I've wrote down some real compliments on what's really sounding good. And then I've put literally ways to improve. Got 3 ways for Marlena to improve. Okay. So I've one of these, which is interesting, is slow down the tempo. A couple of her licks were a little bit clumsy, whereas she played the licks slower. She would really get them under her fingers and then slowly speed them up. And also, instead of a backing track where you can hear the harmony, only use the metronome. Okay, so this makes you spell out the chord changes with your lines so you can hear the chords. C, E7, right? All of Me. And also start to think about adding little chords between your solo lines. This is a nice way. And also I highlighted here, I've done a whole chorus of simple licks on All of Me for Oleg. Okay, so I've already done these simple licks on All of Me. So if you're looking for simple licks on All of Me, okay, have a look there. Okay, so well done, Marlena. It sounded fantastic. And I encourage you to upload your own videos, record them on your phone, put them on YouTube or Vimeo, then copy that link and put it up here in the campfire. I'd love to hear them. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a great week. I'd say stay inspired. We're going to have a Live with Robin section, new session coming up in about 2 weeks. If you've got any suggestions for the Live with Robin session, let me know. And also think about that big picture goal. What is it for you, okay? What is it? Let me know exactly what it is, or what ideas you've got, fantasies. Where do you want to be in a few years? And then we'll make a short-term plan to get to that stage, okay? So you'll do that in the campfire at the Live with Robin section. I wish you a wonderful week. Stay inspired like always. Take it easy on yourself and have fun. All right, see you soon.